Howdy folks, it's your good friend Hillbilly Scribbs here with you for another one of these here episodes of the truly bizarre world, right here exclusively on the Feeding the Monster podcast feeds YouTube's channel. Nailed it. And I'm back with another one of these episodes, and you know, we've got some stuff to talk about today. But we're going to start off talking about something that is not what the show's about exactly. I don't know if y'all watched my last episode or not, but I wrote a book. That's right. I took all of the knowledge and experiences from my many years of you know, doing investigating, researching, and adventuring, and I wrote a little thing called Hillbilly Scribbs' Investigating, Researching Field Guide. Right here. And I have this for sale on my TeePublic store. Well, actually, it's the Feeding the Monsters TeePublic store and our Threadless store. And we're going to have some links down in the description of this video where you can go and grab one. Now, there is one little caviar. Wait, that's not right. Caveat. I think that's the right word. Little caveat is I actually sent this sucker off to the printers before I really wrote anything in it. So the book is empty. All the pages are blank. But that means you can go out there and do your own researching, investigating, and adventuring, and you can fill it up with your own stories and experiences. Yeah. You can also watch episodes of the Truly Bizarre World and fill in whatever you learn from my ramblings. So that's where we're at right now, and as y'all can tell, I'm actually out in the wilderness, and you ain't wrong if you're thinking that this might be woolly booger country, because it is. And I've been out looking for some woolly boogers. If you watched the last episode, you know that I went over some of the tricks of the trade when it comes to woolly boogering, and hopefully those will be come in handy for you if you get out into the field yourself. Now, as I said, I am looking for woolly boogers. I'm pretty sure they're out here somewhere. But the other thing I'm out here doing is I recently became aware of a book written by this feller. I think he's a Pilates instructor. His name is David Pilates. So yeah, I think he teaches like that funky exercise technique. I think so. But in his spare time, he wrote a book called The Missin 411. And I ain't read it, but I'm assuming just from what I've heard and what I saw like on the pictures on the cover, that it's about 411 folks that have gone missing in our national parks. And that's terrible. But I'm going to do some looking around and see if I can come up with some theories or some ideas or some evidence or some clues as to where they might have gone. Episode 53, The Missin 411. Yeah, so right now I'm actually in one of our, in the American States of America's national parks. That's right. I am in the Sequoia National Park. And it is home to these giant trees called sequoia trees. And they're kind of like that documentary that came out a few years ago about those little teddy bears, you know, that I don't know, they had a protest against the government or something, and Yeah, I think there was like a fight or something. But yeah, it kind of looks like where they live. And as I mentioned, this is definitely woolly booger country. But that's not what we're here for today. We're here to discuss what might have happened to those 411 missing folks. Now, I just showed you that big tree behind me. This place is full of giant trees, and they're really beautiful. But I did watch this documentary one time about these ring lords, and there were these big trees in it, and they came to life. That's right, and they fought wizards and goblins and stuff. And these big trees around me here, they look pretty healthy. They look like they ain't missed any dinners in a while. So I'm thinking that they might have come to life at night and gobbled those people up. Now, I ain't got no evidence for that, but that's what I'm thinking right now. We'll call it a working theory. Let's see, I think I got everything plugged in. I don't want to trip through your wires again. Oh, wow, look at that blue sky. It's like a bullet, the blue sky back there. Oh, shoot, we're on. Hey, folks, Hillbilly Scribbs here with you again, and I am at the Joshua Tree National Park, still looking for all them missing 411 folks. And I've looked everywhere here. I've looked all the way from over on One Tree Hill, all the way back over to Red Hill Mining Town. I've even been back to the back of the park, you know, back where the streets have no names. I've looked everywhere from the entrance to the exit of this place, and I still haven't found what I'm looking for. You know, it kind of feels like I'm just spinning my wheels, like I'm running to stand still or something. But, you know who really breaks my heart for is the moms of all these missing folks. Yep, the mothers of the disappeared. I can't imagine what they're going through after all these years. Yeah. Now, I do actually have a theory, even though I ain't seen hide nor hair of anyone out here. I have a theory. I don't have any evidence to back it up, but I have a theory. Now, as it turns out, back in the day, this famous rock and roll band made an album here. That's right. And I'm thinking maybe if some of these folks were around back then, they might have followed the band when they left. That's right. You know, they might have become like roadies or groupies. You never know. So that could account for where some of the missing 411 have gone. It's just a theory, and I don't really have any evidence for it. But you know what? I'm going to keep on looking for these folks and looking for some answers. And I'll do it with or without you, though I would prefer for you to come along with me. I'll see you at the next stop. Alright, now I've looked just about everywhere out here in this place they call the Petrified Forest National Park for those missing 411 people. And I ain't found none of them, but I do have some theories. As you can see behind me, there are a lot of trees here that have been turned into statues. And that got me thinking, what turns things into statues? Well, obviously, it's a Medusa snake lady. That's right. And I'm thinking maybe a Medusa snake lady looked at those 411 people and they turned into statues. Of course, I ain't seen no people statues here. I just been seeing like tree statues. So maybe that's not the case. But if there is a Medusa snake lady here, we ought to take care of her and you know, so she won't be a problem for nobody no more. Oh wait, you know what? We probably shouldn't do that. On the off chance that Poseidon releases the Kraken against the West Coast, we might need that Medusa snake lady's head to save the day. Alright, I think we'll just let sleeping snakes slide. Well, folks, I've been doing a lot of investigating and researching here at the Grand Canyon, trying to find out what might have happened to them 411 missing folks. And I ain't found them yet, and I've been looking all over the place. But what I did find out was I learned about an urban legend, a myth, if you will, that there are some ancient Egyptian pharaoh tombs somewhere down there in the canyon. Now, folks have been looking for these things for hundreds of years, but ain't nobody found them yet. But this got me thinking, what is in a Pharaoh's tomb? That's right, mummies. And these things are like hundreds and hundreds of years old, so they got to be like full of mummy ghosts. And yeah, I'm thinking the mummy ghost might be what happened to them 411 folks. But we'll keep on looking. We'll keep on seeing what we can find out. Well, folks, I'm here at the Yosemite Sam National Park here in California. And, you know, I have spent the last few days here and at a bunches of other national parks looking for all those 411 missing folkses that Pilates instructor named David wrote the book about. And I ain't found none of them. Nope, I ain't found hide nor hair of them here. Ain't got no theories or ideas about where they might have gone to. But what I can tell you is this place is beautiful. This is like one of the prettiest places I have ever been to. I can totally, completely understand how a person, or even 411 persons, could lose themselves here and get lost in all this beauty and all this glory. And yeah, that's the only thing I've come up with. So, you know, there may be a reason that they went missing. You know, they might just be out enjoying all of this nature. If you got any theories or ideas, feel free to drop a comment below, and we'll do our best to suss it out and see if there's some truth in it, regardless of how bizarre it might be. But that's it. I hope y'all have enjoyed these travels and adventures. I know I have. And you know, we don't always find the answers, but you know, sometimes the questioning and the hunting for the truth is just as rewarding as finding the truth. So until next time, y'all know what to do. Y'all keep it real, y'all keep it weird, and y'all keep it glorious. Now, if you've got a story or a topic idea for the truly bizarre world, the best thing to do is to download the Anchor app onto your mobile device. And you can go on there and look up the Feeding the Monster podcast feed and leave us a voice message. And, you know, it's just like making a phone call and leaving a message, except for you only got a minute to do it. And you know what? That's actually a good thing, because it keeps the super secret government agencies from tracking your calls.